And I can hear cars.
Oh, what the oh, you again. What the okay.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I keep training them.
The plan was simple one quiet night of solo camping in a Danish forest before heading back to work the following morning. For Sophie, the creator behind Outdoor Girl, Sophie, it felt like an easy break, just a short train ride from home time in nature and a peaceful evening beneath the trees. She selected a nearby forest, usually popular during summer, but quiet enough on a rainy weekday to feel somewhat secluded. Although rain poured for much of the afternoon, Sophie stayed determined, continuing with her plan despite being soaked from the knees down. As the weather improved, she walked through the open woods searching for a place to set up camp.
Hi, I'm Sophie. Today I'm on a solo camping trip in a forest in Denmark. It's raining a lot. Hopefully it clears up before I have to set up my tent. I hope you will join my adventure. So today it's actually a weekday, which means that I have to go to work tomorrow early in the morning. So today I'm at a forest area close to my home, which means that it's a quite small area and a lot of people here in the summertime. But with this rain, I'm hoping that I will have it a bit more to myself. I can already see now that this forest is very open.
Even though Denmark permits wild camping in certain areas, something about this forest felt slightly off. Trails cut between the trees, tire tracks marked the muddy ground, and distant car engines reminded her she wasn't far from civilization. Eventually, she found a clearing tucked behind several trees. It seemed private enough, at least compared to the rest of the forest. But only a few meters away, she noticed a makeshift fire pit and signs that others had used the area before.
I just walked like 10 meters from where I put down my bag, and there is this open spot where it looks as if someone has made like a fireplace up here. So I'm not the only one trying to escape all the people. This is a very nice spot. So I'm gonna get my bag from right over here, and then I'm gonna stay here. It's so heavy. Oh my god. Look at this giant tree that has fallen. It's so big.
Even there, solitude felt fragile. For a while, the atmosphere settled. She prepared a simple meal and casually explored the surroundings. Then the mood shifted when loud music echoed through the woods. Somewhere nearby, a gathering had begun. Soon after, a group of 5 men on bikes sped along the nearby trail, shouting and laughing as they passed her campsite. The moment wasn't hostile, there were no threats or direct exchanges, but it was unsettling. The sense of being alone disappeared instantly. A quiet unease settled in.
Now I just need to find a suitable stick for my new table. Should be possible. Maybe it has to be a little bit thicker than this one. Yeah, just when I thought I was alone, there are 5 guys driving through on their bikes, screaming and giving me a big shock. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and cook dinner and maybe camp. I don't know. We'll see.
As she tried to continue her routine, the discomfort intensified. The thought of falling asleep inside a thin tent while strangers moved nearby began to feel overwhelming. Even though she believed she was probably safe, the emotional weight changed her decision. She quietly packed up and started the walk back to the station.
So now should be the time where I put up the tent and get ready for the night. I don't know. I don't think I feel like staying here for the night. Like, you can hear loud music in the distance, and I can hear cars very close by. Oh, now there is a guy biking right here. Yeah, I think I need to pack up and then just go home in my bed.
The evening ended not beside a campfire under the stars, but with a silent ride home and the comfort of her own bed. Nothing dramatic occurred. No crime, no direct danger, just the subtle tension of vulnerability. What it showed, however, was how quickly solitude can unravel. A shift in sound, a group passing by, a single glance in the wrong direction, small moments can undo even careful plans, especially when alone. Sophie wasn't afraid of people, but fear isn't always about danger, it can be about exposure. In a world where wild spaces grow smaller and true solitude becomes rare, how safe are we when we're technically alone, yet never fully out of sight? Posted on July 5th, 2025, this episode from Dee's Dark Adventures stands apart from the channel's usual ghost hunts and overnight camping investigations. Known for raw, unscripted live streams and immersive late-night explorations, the channel regularly steps into unsettling territory. But this night carried a different tone from the beginning. The setting, a remote wooded area, contained every element for a chilling encounter. What happened there would soon be considered one of the most disturbing episodes in the channel's history. Dee entered the forest prepared, bringing multiple light sources, motion-activated devices, and an open, steady mindset. Her purpose wasn't to provoke anything, only to document and connect with whatever presence might exist in the darkness. Yet, not long after starting, the atmosphere shifted in a way even experienced paranormal viewers would recognize as unusual.
I had to change my light again. Fuck. They keep training my lights. They were quiet. And then that whistle. I'm freaking out, guys. I can't do this. Something's wrong. They're everywhere. They're all on each side of me. And those damn things. What? It's not dogs. If it's coyotes, I've never heard them before. You're freaking me out, dude. Hello? Hello? Oh my god, dude. What is happening? Something's wrong, dude.
It began subtly. Her lights started failing without explanation, despite fresh batteries and careful planning. As she adjusted her equipment, the woods became unnaturally still. No insects, no wind, just a growing silence, broken only by faint rustling beyond the reach of her flashlight beam. Then the whistling began. Not a single sound, but several coming from different directions. They didn't seem random. The tone felt human, or at least something attempting to imitate human sound. As the whistles appeared to circle, her D tried to remain calm, speaking quietly, and even singing children's lullabies to steady herself. That was when the equipment responded. Motion-activated balls illuminated first sporadically, then in sequences that felt intentional. D attempted to stay logical, but the timing was difficult to dismiss.
I can keep singing if you want me to keep singing. Touch that ball. Thank you. Okay, I'll sing again. Okay, what's a different one? Let's see. Oh God, I know all kinds of nursery rhymes. Why can't I think of one right now? Guys, help me out here. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. I've had it. Dude, no. No. Dude, it's doing it again. Thank you. Do you like that? Did you guys hear the guy screaming again?
The devices reacted to her voice, to her singing, and sometimes even to her silence, as though something unseen was interacting with her. Then came the scream. From somewhere deep in the forest, a low guttural cry ripped through the night. It did not resemble a typical animal call, nor did it sound like someone playing a prank. It was raw, loud, and disturbingly close. When the scream repeated, fear began to enter her voice. She considered leaving, but remained long enough to capture what followed.
I'm going live. I can't go live. The reception's bad in here.
At one point, she noticed a shadow near the tree line. It didn't move, it simply lingered. When she aimed her light toward it, the shape vanished. Her infrared camera malfunctioned, her flashlight dimmed, and the only devices that continued working were the motion-triggered balls, still responding to what seemed like intelligent cues. What followed felt chaotic. More movement, more shifting shadows, and a growing sense of being surrounded. She described seeing a dark mass with a pale face hovering close to the ground along with another figure peeking from behind a tree. Her lights flickered. Her voice trembled. Eventually, she chose to end the session.
Look at that thing to the left. Right there. What is that? Why is it dimming? Don't do that. What are you? What is that? It's blurring. Movement around me. Stop. Okay. There's something peeking right there around the corner. And there's something flat on the ground that's black with a white face. I'm not watching behind me. Sorry guys, I'm moving you over. I didn't mean to. That? What is that? Oh, please work. My light won't. It's moved. And then there's a thing looking around the corner there. I don't like it. That's a dark shadow, dude.
Dee packed up and exited the forest, shaken and short of breath. Whatever took place that night felt different from a typical ghost hunt. It crossed into something personal and potentially dangerous. What began as simple documentation of unexplained activity quickly transformed into something resembling a survival scenario. Whether paranormal or psychological, the events followed a disturbingly intelligent pattern. Devices reacting to speech sounds imitating human behavior, and shadowy figures appearing just beyond clear view. Some may argue that heightened fear led to misinterpretation. Others believe she encountered something that didn't merely want to be seen but wanted control. Either way, her experience stands as a warning. The deeper someone ventures into the unknown, the greater the chance something may be watching in return. She left the forest, but whatever was present didn't need to follow. Sometimes the things hidden in the dark aren't waiting for discovery. They may have already found you. Angelo, the creator behind the well-known Exploring with Angelo YouTube channel, is familiar with unsettling places. From reportedly haunted forests to abandoned asylums, his videos often lead him straight into the unknown. But in this 2025 upload, he experiments with something different. Randonautica, an app that claims to send users to unusual, sometimes unexplained locations based on a chosen intention. Intrigued by what the app might reveal, Angelo heads alone into the forest at night, carrying only a flashlight and expecting nothing more than a strange but harmless outing. Instead, the experience quickly turns unsettling.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Randonautica adventure. I haven't done this for a couple of days, been working on some other stuff, and for those of you that don't know what Randonautica is, it is this crazy app that takes you on nutso adventures. You find some weird stuff, strange things sometimes, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Can also be kind of scary. Anyways, it uses sort of like a quantum physics. You use an intent and it brings you to a point on your map, and sometimes there are things actually related to your intent.
Soon after stepping into the woods, the atmosphere begins to feel wrong. The air seems heavier, and an uneasy sensation settles in one that hints he may not be alone. At first, he dismisses the feeling. Then, between the trees, he notices someone.
Somebody's like out there, or that's kind of weird. Heard something. Thought I heard something over here too. Oh, what the f? Hi? Can I help you? Okay, that's creepy. What are you doing?
A hooded figure stands motionless in the darkness, partially concealed by shadow, silent and watching.
Okay, this is really weird. What the hell? Why are you just standing there? Okay, this is getting really weird. Hello? Okay. Why is he just standing there? Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, but... What the f...
Angelo attempts to communicate, but the figure offers no response. He continues deeper into the forest, shaken but hoping the encounter was merely coincidence.
Okay, he just like motioned towards me. Where the hell is he going? Okay, are you kidding me right now? Sorry for all the swearing, guys, but like... Can I see him in the camera? Well, he's leaving. Okay, that was weird. Yeah. I'm gonna avoid going in that direction. I don't know what to make of that, but let's just hope they left. What the hell was that all about? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who the hell that guy was and why he was just standing there. It was like he was watching me. Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna just continue on. I think he's gone at this point, because that was just weird. Alright, Halton Hills, what is your deal with the weirdos? What the hell? What the heck?
Farther along the path, he discovers an odd object, a brightly colored skull partially buried in the soil. Before he can fully process what he's found, a deliberate sound nearby pulls his attention away.
What the heck is this? I don't know what this is. It looks like there's definitely something on it. I thought I heard something. What the hell? It's like some lights out there. Probably a house or something. There are like houses on one side of this.
When he looks up, he sees the same hooded man again.
Kind of creepy, but okay. Well, let's just hope that dude is completely gone, because what the f? Okay, no, I think that's just a tree. No. Oh, you again. What the f? Okay. Nope. What's this guy's problem? Oh, he's coming. Okay. That's creepy. Oh. Yo, what is this dude's problem? Yo, stay! No! Okay. What the
Only now the figure is closer and moving. At first, the man appears across the trail. Moments later, he surfaces from a completely different direction quietly, as though avoiding detection. Angelo begins to understand this is no random hiker. The person appears to be following him.
Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I think he's gone.
Fear takes over. Angelo turns and runs through the forest. Every noise behind him sounds like footsteps. Every shifting shadow feels threatening. His flashlight trembles as he pushes toward his car, breathing hard panic rising with each step. He finally reaches the vehicle, shuts the door, locks it, and drives away, leaving the forest and the mysterious figure behind. Many people view Randonautica as nothing more than entertainment. Yet, situations like this raise serious questions. Was the hooded man simply a coincidence, or someone deliberately waiting for explorers drawn in by the app? As the app's popularity increases, so too may the risks connected to real-world encounters hidden beneath the thrill. Angelo left unharmed. Still, one unsettling question lingers. Was the app leading him toward something strange, or guiding something strange toward him? In a video posted on December 10th, 2022, Grizzly Gaz goes on a solo camping trip deep in the forest. As he hikes farther in, looking for a campsite, he begins to sense something slightly unusual.
Nothing. No animals that out. You'd think there'd be something in there, wouldn't you? Some birds or something at least. Anyway, let's keep moving on. I keep seeing like shadows. Almost. That corner of my eye. It's dead quiet in here.
When night falls, the woods become unnaturally still. He sits by his fire, but the mood changes when the landowner approaches him from the darkness.
The owner of the land has just been up and had a word with me. As you can see, it's pitch black now. He's asked me not to camp here tonight. Only reason being, I mean, we had a good conversation, like, and he's given me his number so I can camp here again. Reason why I can't camp here tonight is because they're going to be shooting in here, so he don't want anyone in here. Then I'm going to have to get this packed up quickly in dark.
By then, it's completely dark. The owner tells him camping isn't allowed that night due to early morning hunting in the area. With no choice, Grizzly Gaz quickly packs up and carefully leaves through the forest in near total darkness. The experience reminds him to respect private property and know when to walk away. Leaving likely prevented a serious problem. If this happened to you, what would you do? A group of friends camping deep in the woods begins to hear unfamiliar voices somewhere nearby. Curious, yet uneasy, they quietly step outside their tent to see what's happening. What they find is far more unsettling than they expected.
Someone's walking? There's people outside our tent. Are they leaving?
Their lights are just on, and I see a bunch of them walking around.
Dude, the fuck going on?
Dude,
Somebody's outside our tent. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo!
What the heck? Both at the same time? Dude, a lot's going on around us. There's people outside the tent.
There's fucking people outside.
Oh
There's
shit!
constantly going on.
Somebody was fucking out there, bro. What the?
There's like a car there. They're shining light up into the trees. That's what.
Hey! Because they need to fuck away with the cars. Why isn't there a car? Oh my god! What the hell is that? Look at that! They're dancing. Look. I don't know what they're saying. Look, guys. There's literally guys. I don't know. The camera can't pick it up. They're literally dancing. What are they doing? Oh, one of them looking at us. Oh shit! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
In the darkness, the activity seems structured and intentional, almost ritualistic, rather than random movement in the trees. It quickly becomes clear that they may have been noticed. The group backs away toward their campsite, unsure whether to stay hidden or leave the area completely. The tension rises as they realize they are no longer just observers. In the end, they decide to retreat, believing that leaving is the safest choice. Whatever they witnessed remains unclear, but the experience leaves a lasting sense of fear and confusion. The situation highlights how quickly curiosity can turn into danger. Do you think they interrupted a human gathering or something harder to explain? The footage comes from Brothers Wild, a UK-based YouTube channel run by two brothers known for wild camping, bushcraft, and off-grid adventures. Their content combines practical outdoor skills with relaxed exploration in remote areas. On February 14, 2025, they head into Cloconog Forest, a mist-covered woodland often described as one of Europe's most haunted, expecting a calm overnight trip that gradually turns uneasy.
here he is. He's back. Look at that. It's going absolutely mad.
Can't really, it's just flatlining.
It's just flatlining red. Can you go back down to green?
You have to walk away from us from the device.
Wow. He's walked away.
Oh, thank you.
Can you come back? On cue. On cue, that is. Can you make a bang in the woods? Or a sound?
I heard that.
That was a voice.
Yeah.
That was a female voice.
That's what I think you got on camera the scream earlier. I don't think you heard it as
No,
well.
I'm going to have to look back at it. That was a voice over there then. Thank you.
Right.
Look how dark it is.
No,
it's
I'm-
pitch black in it.
I'm one light.
What was that?
What?
You
Me?
playing something?
Oh. I could hear that voice.
Digital voice.
Yeah, but
it sounded
very-
human. It was like a sat nav.
Oh, almost, yeah.
It sounded like a sat nav talking.
Yeah. It's behind you.
After finishing dinner, they decide to explore the forest after dark. Not long into the walk, their EMF reader briefly lights up. When they stop, the reading drops only to rise again as they continue deeper into the trees. Soon, strange sounds begin coming from the surrounding woods.
On the phone.
No. I heard it earlier after I asked the question. It's crazy.
See if we can get any more words through. Come and speak. Come and use your energy to say some words into this. What happened to you here?
Oh my,
Oh my
God.
What was that?
That was a scream.
Bro, I got chills through my whole body down to my feet. That's what I heard earlier, but that was way louder.
Shh.
That was
Everyone to stay
harrowing.
still, don't move at all.
That one. They come from by camp.
Say it again.
Heard that?
That's gone further away though. Oh my god.
God, those noises. What's going on in them woods there?
What the hell?
Wow, that noise.
That was crazy.
That sent shivers down my whole body. Did you hear it?
I want to go back to camp and review this footage now.
Just make our way through where the body was found and we'll head towards camp.
Yeah.
It's definitely picked up now.
This way, bro.
Go this way to the path.
Oh, you're going that way, yeah? Straight down.
I can see camp through there anyway.
You can see camp, yeah?
See camp from
Let's
here.
go, let's go.
Next to those lights.
We get there, the camp's not there, but the lights are still there. Oh, whoa, what was it? What was it?
Screamed at me, bro. It was right next to me.
What?
Someone just screamed at me.
I was
right
talking.
next to me. Oh my god, what? It's on. That scared me. That is the first time I've actually been scared since I've been here. It just screamed at me.
Did it? My heart's going.
That's not me.
Oh god.
That's genuine. No, I heard it, but it felt it. It was right next to me. It screamed at me. I hope that's on camera.
Yeah, we
That
have to
was
go back
loud
the
in
other
my
way
head.
now. Doesn't want us going that way.
I'm not going down. It's like I don't want to go back in. You're gonna have to just go through it. Oh my god.
Is that one of your cans there? Right, let's get back down to camp.
Keep recording, bro.
Yeah, come on. You guide because you got the light. Go on,
That
we're
scared
all
me.
right.
That
We're all
was
right.
a scream at my face, bro. It wasn't an animal, it wasn't a fox. That was a woman.
Skinwalker?
Yeah.
What a time to drop your knife too.
I know, I hope. Can you keep an eye out for it?
Things escalate once they activate more equipment. A sudden scream pierces the forest, freezing them in place. As they begin heading back toward camp, one brother believes the sound came from very close, heightening the tension. Taking a different path back, they notice an orb-like light shifting between the trees.
Something just screamed at me.
That's crazy. Did you hear it, Rich?
You know the noise we heard? And I said sent singles out and it was down the back. And
Yeah.
Distant. It was the same noise, but close. Seemed to walk in.
They did it the first time. You didn't do it.
I just tripped the same place.
Something over there. Something was trying to stop us going there.
Whoa! Just an orb go across where we're walking to.
Did you?
Straight across, dead straight line.
Wow. Well, the
Yeah.
camera was all that way, so I might have seen it. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the floor.
Wow. That noise, I'll remember that one. That's infinitely unknown. Scary, that was.
I think I just seen a light as well.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the camp light though.
I'm seeing, yeah, I think so. Where's the trees that I crossed? There. No? We're blocked here, we can't get through.
It goes to the left slightly then.
Left, is it?
Yeah. See how people get lost? It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, now turn the lights off for a second, see how dark it is.
No, I don't want to.
Imagine being down here with just a little talk.
Be pitch black without the lights.
I think come this way.
Doesn't matter as long as we go that way and get down to camp so we can see.
Careful on these trees. Your feet. You're right, Rich. Come this way. Oh, felt like some cobweb here, does.
Cobweb, is it?
Camp's up where
I see it.
Right, well, on this end, big
So we just hissed? Could have been an animal, but it's
Animal,
a hiss.
probably.
Hiss to my left. This was last year, I ran all the way.
I know. It's because we're so used to doing these now.
Yeah. Oh, we clean this way.
Whoa. Whoa, camp's to the left. How was it? It was right in front of us just a minute ago.
I know, it's weird, bro.
I heard bells then.
Yeah, there's loads going on, bro. I'm just so used to hearing stuff now. I'm not even sitting there for here.
It's because it's so quiet here.
You can hear everything.
So everything, you hear the smallest sound, it's amplified and it's going red.
Where we were earlier, it was going red. Exact same spot.
Gone, see, ran off. We know you're there.
We know you're here. Show yourself.
Because you come near us, this goes red, see?
You followed us back to camp here.
We've got a nice warm fire going anyway. Probably have to sort out now. I just seen a light to the left.
Yeah, I see it.
Twig.
He lifted it over there.
Moments later, they hear a hissing noise followed by what resembles a faint bell echoing through the darkness. Just before reaching camp, the EMF reader spikes once more, suggesting something may still be nearby. They return, shaken but unharmed. Remote forests can feel unpredictable at night. Was it wildlife, environmental factors, or something unexplained? Meet Jason, the solo adventurer behind the YouTube channel, Rambling On, known for peaceful camping trips and quiet moments in nature. In a video uploaded on January 21st, 2025, he heads into the forest, hoping for a calm night alone. The video begins with Jason reaching his campsite after snow blocks his original route. Expecting a relaxing evening, he makes tea, cooks dinner, and settles beneath the night sky.
I need one of three things. A bigger pan, smaller burgers, or more patience. So I think I may go shopping.
Thick fog slowly rolls in, deepening the mood as the forest grows darker and more silent. That calm doesn't last. While resting in his hammock, unfamiliar sounds interrupt the stillness. At first, they seem distant and unclear. Soon, he becomes convinced he may be hearing an animal being killed somewhere in the woods, leaving him tense and alert.
It's pretty cool. I've heard a few funky noises. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard something being killed earlier on. But yeah, I couldn't figure out what it was, if it was a fox getting lucky or if it was something dying. So,
although the sounds later appear consistent with a fox, uncertainty remains. Jason explains that fox screams can closely resemble human cries, which makes the surrounding darkness feel more unsettling.
That time of year where the foxes start screaming, and if you don't know what a fox sounds like when it's screaming, you might think there's someone being murdered out in the woods, because that's what I thought when I first heard it.
The night passes uncomfortably. The hammock provides little warmth, and by early morning he wakes up cold and drained. His gear fails to insulate him properly, leaving him shivering for hours. As dawn approaches non-stop, rooster calls break what little rest he has left.
Oh, it's cold this morning. It took me a long time to get out of the hammock. Even though I was cold in the hammock, my underquilt just wasn't up to the job. Even though I reckon it should be for what it's rated for. But yeah, I was cold. I'm awake since kind of 3:30. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock.
While attempting to make tea, numb hands from the cold cause him to fumble and even knock over the kettle. Despite the difficult night, Jason finds some calm in the morning light.
And I'm warmer now that I've had the tea. And I was lying up in the hammock there this morning. I was cold and miserable. And I didn't want to get out and brave the cold, you know.
After warming up, he packs his gear and prepares to leave. The strange sounds remain unexplained, leaving the forest's secret unanswered. Nighttime forests can twist normal animal noises into something frightening, especially when alone and exhausted. If you heard something like that, would you stay or leave?
That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.